Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. Start. You roll the dice on the opening kickoff and steal a possession. It's a confident move. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here in the opening drive. Dropping back, it's Cabrera. Catch made by the tight end. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. This football incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
1st down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Wideouts now clustered. They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
The call is a quarterback sneak. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second and goal for the offense. It's QB sneak.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Nice safe ball here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
The PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. We'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense getting set. It's second down. A quick throw out left, complete. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Cabrera. The pocket breaking down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. The pass rush closing in. Trying to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the 1st down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
He knocks this one right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner decides to field it. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting off the defender. Tackled, but 1st down.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on another SEC team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Cabrera. He's got his man in the open field. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
You got to say I'm a little puzzled here. I don't know what they're seeing that we're not seeing to send the field goal team out here now. Long enough and good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down to the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll feed the back again. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Toss play to the outside.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris. There, no pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back, found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Cabrera. Makes a quick grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner is brought down. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Gets some space around the 30. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Can he make it to the marker? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Handoff here from the shotgun. Spinning out of the tackle. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
There's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1. Hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the 1st down for a new set of downs.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Really good job here by the offensive line. The windows get very tight for the quarterback. They do a nice job of giving him time to work through his progressions. I know he wants to get this ball into the end zone. After all, this is the national championship.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't make it in. Defense forces him out at the 1-yard line. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Cabrera. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He's swarmed by the defense. Third down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. Now it's second down here. The shotgun running play called. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
You wisely throw that one away. Here's the second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Looking to pass. It's Cabrera. It's a quick grab. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Going again on 2nd and 10. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to pass. It's Cabrera. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Second down after that previous play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. To throw, it's Cabrera. Running out, and he'll loft it to the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
That sack makes it second down and forever. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Gets made on the out route. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Using his legs on the scramble. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs will line up to kick it away. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Heading left after the handoff. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He's escaping the pocket now. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic.
And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble. Under pressure, just lets it go. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Looking downfield, it's Cabrera. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Press coverage now from the secondary. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
LSU now operating in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner looking to make a play here. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. caught quickly. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught. Completion. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry up.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention. Opens up an underneath drag route like this. And the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Football comes out. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To the air. It's Cabrera. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He's past the 30. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
The Georgia offense is back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover on the last possession did not help. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it on the move. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. And they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The shotgun handoff here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
Defense able to deny the touchdown. He's brought down at the 1.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you've got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He bought some time, now lets it go. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner looking to create better field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Right out of the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. The Dogs pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
42, Spider.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. And the quarterback just kneels down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, this head coach told us we've prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the LSU Tigers.